Hey guys, hey, it's me, Jimmy Lou. We're back. Let's give this one a go. Yeah, I tried to use StreamYard, and sometimes technology's good in its place, and then sometimes, it's all the things. So, anyways, what I was saying on my previous live was that we're gonna sew in signatures in a hidden spine. That's what this is here. And then we're gonna do some fun things. I need to glue this down. I have something popping around here, and we just need to put that down there a little bit. There we go. Probably not. You have to give them a second to get back. There we go. We got Patty and Anita. Hello. Is this better? Are you guys? Is this better? Much better. Okay. Thank you, Miss Ruth. Hey, Miss Roberta. How are you? When do you move? Roberta and her mom are moving, and I'm just wondering, like, when are you heading out? When are you moving to your new place? And are you excited? I bet you're excited. If I was moving, I would be excited, I think.
I think I'd be overwhelmed.
I don't know if I'd probably be overwhelmed. Overwhelmed, yeah, let's go with that. Let's use that one, right, Larry? Because it'd be so much to go. We'd just have to have big sales is all we would have to do if we were moving. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so who else do we have here? We have Ruth and Sharon. Hello. It's much better. Okay, good. Hi, Carmen. How are you tonight? Thanks, Carrie, for putting me into the junk journaling jamboree. Yes, I know my book is upside down. It's because I was putting some things there. Okay, so I made one addition, well, two additions to my signatures. Okay, so first of all, if you missed it, yesterday we did a pre-recorded video, not a live video, of how to make these layered 5-layer pockets. Okay, and then it also has a pocket off to the side. That's all in here ready to go. And then what I did was I added in each one. I found this really cool wallpaper today, and I wanted to add it. So here, and they're butterflies. So each signature now has a butterfly sheet. So we just, I just felt like it. So who's ready to get going? Jimmy Lou is. I'm ready. Are you ready, Larry? As you're gonna be, right?
Up, so I'm not
we took a Sunday afternoon nap, which, I mean, we sometimes take a Sunday afternoon lay down, but the nap part is, and I think it has us both a little bit furful. But anyways, okay, so we have this blue and white stripe. Now, if you got a kit, you'll get this fabric, and you'll get a piece of chipboard that says inside. You're gonna need to cut it down to what you need to fit. So I'm going to glue this down. Now you could put, sorry, my brain stalled out on me.
I wasn't listening to you.
Felt. You could put felt on. Hey, there's Tovi from Norway. Has anybody seen Miss Sweden around here lately? I have not seen. Oh, try going out and coming back in. I had to do it a couple times. I had to do it a few times. So now Carmen is, she's self-elected herself to be the welcome wagon here at the Messy Craft Corner. And she says hello to everybody. So if you're not familiar with Carmen, Carmen's a pretty new follower, but it's all good. We're glad she's here. Linda Fletcher's here. Hello, Stephanie Delate. Thanks for blessing my mess. Okay, I got a little glue on the table. And I'm just taking my inside piece, and I'm just gonna boop this down. All right, now I got a nice wide spot here and a wide spot here, but I want those wide places. So when I put it into my book, okay, when I put it into here, ooh, it's going to seep through. I knew that was going to happen. I'm going to have this piece, these wings, sticking way out past. And that's kind of where I want to be. So, hello, Judy. What is that?
Toby's asking to pray for her husband.
Oh. Also, hey, I heard that Heidi, oh gosh, it says, oh, he's not feeling good tonight.
Okay, I see it.
So
now.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
Someone else copied in it. I can see it.
Okay, so I want to say Heidi. Oh, and I'm really sorry. I don't remember Heidi's page's name. Her husband was diagnosed with cancer. I saw that in a post today, and he needs our prayers as well. So there's Judith. Judith, are you excited for your new move? She's going to be moving with her and her daughter, getting a new place. I think it'd be fun. If I didn't have as much stuff as I have, I would think it would be fun to do all the things, because you have all of, you know, moving, and you could maybe get some new things if you wanted, and a lot of that stuff. So there's Kim Fogel. Hello Jill Brown, how are you? All right, so this is why I spread it, because can you guys see that line? I should have covered it with it's okay, it's just a thinner fabric. It's a more vintage fabric. So now this is going to be inside my cover, and we're going to sew the signatures onto here. So we're not going to notice this very much. All right, so that's why I'm not crying about it. All right, so we're going to just get some glue on here. Just like that. And this is going to be glued down, so it's okay if we have our little squiggle lines there. Out here, the wing part is where I'm going to be a little bit more nervous about it, because we'll have to hide it maybe. Now, I could trim this down and not go out so far, but I have a plan. So there's my friend Lisa Ahmad. All right. We tried doing the duo live. Did Stacy Crop make it here? She was watching over on... Frances McNeil is here. Hello, Miss Frances. She was watching live over on YouTube. And I like doing the YouTube lives. We're going to do more of those. I can't this Thursday because we have the Journal Pals event. Oh, goodness. I am so excited for the Journal Pals event. Okay. So now we have this. I'm going to actually just kind of set this to the side and let it go at the moment. Okay. At the moment, I'm letting it go. But what we're going to do is we're going to sew our signatures onto it. And then we're going to glue it right onto here like this. And we're going to bring those wings out to the... Oops, okay. And then we're going to get some lace and some pretty things happening and all the stuff, okay? Decluttering. Ooh. Oh, you packed up our china cabinet. Oh, that was probably fun, though. You get to see, like, I don't know. Maybe it's not fun. Maybe only I would think it would be fun. I would think it would be fun to pack up my... We got a new china cabinet. What was that, like maybe 2 years ago?
No, it's a little longer than that.
A little longer than that?
It's like
okay.
21 we got it.
Okay, well, in 2021, we got a new china cabinet. I don't know. If some of you are here long enough to remember, you'll remember.
Brand new.
Well, it was new to us. But anyways, we had to declutter a lot of the stuff that was in it.
It could be decluttered now.
It could again.
That's
You're
the bad
right.
thing about it.
Well, I have these beautiful blue and white china dishes that were my mother's. And I have, honestly, that coffee pot that's in there, that could go. That thing is ugly. It doesn't match. And we have this candy dish that was my great aunt's that came from Ireland. And the thing is red. It does not match anything in there. We keep pens in that.
Yeah, it's...
Okay. All right. Tell us in the comments, what's the strangest thing that you have in your china cabinet? All right. Now what you need to do is you need to get a piece of paper.
Ooh.
Scrap paper will work.
Just got home from the hospital. My son Alex got bit by a spider. Round recluse, not good.
Oh.
They think. He's running a high fever and his whole body is red, like sunburn.
Oh.
He's very sick. Please pray for him. Oh my goodness.
Who's that?
Cheryl Bierster.
Oh, her son Alex. Okay.
Wow, Cheryl, that's...
I cut this the same size as this.
He's having a problem.
Okay.
Me too.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it the same height. Okay, so however high it is, it's 8 3/4. And then this is going to become our guide. Okay, so we have a guide. Now, we have this, and we need to divide this into 4. My mathing isn't that good right now. To divide this into 4s. So it's 2.
What's your numbers?
Well, it's almost 3 inches.
3 inches divided by 4? Oh, boy.
2 and 7/8.
My brain is going to do that right now.
I don't even have a calculator. I can't even calculator it. 2 and 7/8 divided by 4. See what Larry comes up to.
7/8?
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to work.
Let's just pretend it's 3 because the spine is actually 3. So the center of this would be a 1/2 inch. Or 1.5 inches. So I would have to divide 1.5 inches to get 2. So if I did 3/4, nope, that's not going to work. 1/2 and 1, and then 1/2 and 1. That's going to leave me kind of a big spot in the center. Oh boy. Carry Hall. She said she'll figure it out for me.
That she said.
Yes. The teacher in the group. Okay, anyways. We would need... We need to just use it by 3. Divide 3 by 4. And tell me what you get.
0.75.
Which is...
It's 3/4.
3/4. That's what I was saying. So 3/4. And then 1.5, right? No, that's not going to work. Oh, why did I pick something? Why did I pick something with so many things? All right, let me just, give me a second here.
Is 7/8 right?
1, 2, 3, 1, wait, 1, that's 3/4. Do you have a pencil? Oh, I can use this pen, that's okay. Let me just see this. 3/4. Somebody's going to come up with the answer real quick. 3/4. It can't be 3/4 because 3/4 is only going to get me 3 on there. So that's not going to work. So I'm going to go with...
You have to take the 7/8 and turn it into a...
I think it's...
Into a decimal.
I think it's the 1/2. I think we're going to do a 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1/2, 1.5. And then, yeah, see, and then 2, that's not going to work either. Oh, boy, you guys. Tracy Watson. I would just fold my paper in half and in half again. Well, let's try it. Let's go Judy Moore's way. She's a pretty smart lady. We have to get 4 on here, though, Judy, without getting one right directly in the center. Let's see if she's right. Roberta's mom is asking if you're going to play today. See, that's in half. Then I need this to house 2. So that is... See, when I fold that in half... Hold on. We can figure this out. We are smart women. 1.5 divided by 2. Yeah, it'd be 3/4, but then it'd be 3/4 here and 1 there. So I don't want that. So if I was dividing 1.5, if I was dividing this to get 2 on here, I would probably do 1/2 and 1. Does this make sense? I would do 1/2 and 1, and then over here I would do 1/2 and then here. Well, let's go with that. That looks like it will work for us. Okay, so we're just making a guide right now that we can put all of our signatures onto. So each of these solid lines, it's just, there's a little bit more of a gap in the center here than I'm typically used to. but that's okay. Okay. It's all good. It's good. All right. So then what I'm going to do is we're going to do this in half, right? Because we want something in the middle, which is 4 and 3/8 if you're measuring. Okay, and then I do a half an inch from the top and 1/2 inch from the bottom, which is right there. Okay, now each of these places, right here, here, and here, mark this as your top. Okay, each of these where my X's are is where I'm going to grab my Big Bertha and we're going to punch our holes. Okay, we're going to punch our holes right onto this. Jane Bartholomew. Oh, he broke his, oh, ouch. I think Larry's putting you in the prayer book right now. Okay, so there's our guide right on top of our piece like this. Okay, and I'm just gonna get a clipperoo. So I took some of you guys' suggestions, and I got some.
Femur. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Sounds like an oucharoonies, doesn't it? I got some things for this book. I got some Barbie bags, right? I got some Barbie clothes. I got some Barbie shoes. And I went to the Dollar Tree and I got some of these like little, they're fashion outfits. They're for like a little doll, for a little, almost like a little skipper doll. And since my book was for babysitting, I thought this would be perfect. And we might get to use something from there today if I stop doing hard things here and get going. Let me get my Bertha. She's over here. She's back from vacation.
Bertha was on vacation, really?
Yep, she had a nice time in Bora Bora.
Really? In Bora Bora?
Bora Bora, yeah, let's go with that one. And right through the chipboard cover, the fabric, and the guide, I'm punching the holes. Okay? All right, here we go. Now, let me show you. I put a tish of paint right there where that comes out, so that way I can see.
Did you see Laura's autograph on?
Oh yeah, up here, yes.
Oh, she scribbled up there. Huh?
It does, and it looks like it starts with an A. In case she's gonna be a doctor or something, maybe. All right, so we're just gonna do 1, 2.
So what does that thing do, by the way?
This?
Does it cut through a hole? Or?
It punches a hole straight through the chipboard and everything. Now, if my hands will stop shaking, I can get the job done.
Oh, it's just deeper than the regular hole punch, right?
It is, and it goes in. Yeah, I can go into the center of my pieces. Yeah, it's deeper, deeper in the love of Jesus, right?
There's Karen Maloney. Hello.
Right.
Not very talkative right now because I just woke up and it takes me a long time to wake up.
Yep. He'll be awake by the end of the live.
If I take an afternoon nap, it messes me up bad.
Anybody else
take an afternoon nap? It's not good for me.
Does anybody else take a Sunday afternoon nap, or is it
I rarely take a nap.
We rarely do it. We sometimes lay down on a Sunday afternoon, but I don't know today.
There's Venus Ruffner.
We were just a little bit ready for a nap, I guess. All right. Okay, so I have all of my holes punched. Now, I'm not setting an eyelet, and I don't need to use this anymore because I'm going to jump to using my awls.
There's Robin.
Okay,
Hello.
so here's what I want to do. Okay, we're going to do, this is our inside. Okay, this is our...
I hope your son's going to be okay. That concerns me.
This is our top. Okay, and I'm just eyeballing to make sure that all of my holes are lined up. Yep.
I love a Sunday afternoon.
Okay, so this is my top.
Get one today.
This is my top, okay? So right here is my top.
You're funny, Carrie.
Just put a little tish on there so I know that is my top. All right, now we can take our signatures and we can start to get ready to sew them in.
Judy Moore, I like to take a nap every day.
All right, let me get into the center of this signature right here.
Team Legal, I love a nap anytime I can.
Oh my goodness, what did I start?
I don't do very well taking a nap in any day. I have to sleep at nighttime.
Okay.
And even then I don't sleep. I'm up in the middle of the night usually.
So what I'm going to do here, you guys, is I'm going to fold this first one over. And I'm going to use this first one as the guide to punch my holes.
Joe's taking a nap, Connie said. She get up from one.
To punch the holes in the center of this first signature. Okay. So we're just going to use that as a guide. And I got to hold on to this with my finger until I get my first all poke. You just got up from
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Oh, get your pity party kit out. All right, and we're just gonna poke that. Whew. All right, now I'm gonna grab my other. I have 2 more in here, I think. I should, anyways. There's a lot of stuff in this. I should really clean this out. All right. There we go. All right, so
that whale punch, huh?
now I'm just gonna right there. And right down here. Okay, now my awls are holding this all into, it's holding it all into place for me so that I can do my signature here. Now, I'm using this pink thread because we have a lot of pink going on with the Barbie here, and I'm going to be pretty happy to do it, I think. So, get you a big eye needle. If you don't have an awl kit, you can message me, and tomorrow we'll set you up. I'm not trying to sell anything, just we do have several kits available, and it goes by the bag. 1, 2, 3 high, and a little extra just so that we can do that. Hello, Kelly Radcliffe. Thank you for spreading the word. Oh, the pity party kit? Larry came up with that.
You asked about that?
Carmen, she said she never heard it called that. It's just something fun. We've been calling it that here. It's just something
It's a
fun.
joke.
Okay, so now what you got to do is, and if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're new to me here on Facebook, be sure to be following. Is we're going to pretend that this is an entire book. Okay, we're doing a hidden spine is what we're doing. So I'm going to take this out. Whoops.
There's Maritza Rivera.
Hang on, we got to get this out of the way.
How are you, Maritza? I guess I said that fast, didn't I?
Yeah, that's all right. Okay, so there's our awls are holding everything. I got my thread ready to go, and we're just going to stitch this right on here. Tell me if you got one of these Barbie kits, because I'm excited to hear who all got one. Okay, now what you got to be careful of is you have to be careful that you don't go in the wrong holes here. Okay? You don't want to go in the wrong holes. So make sure you're going in
Don't poke your finger.
that very first hole. Yeah, be careful you don't poke your finger. All right, disclaimer.
I have to have a pity party for you. That's kind of where that originated from.
Disclaimer. I need to give a disclaimer because yet still I have people who do not get my humor. And when I said in the paperclip video, you could do these while driving, I did not mean while you were physically driving.
You were in the
I just meant while you were riding in a car, driving in a car. So if I really confused anybody, I am really sorry.
Well, Jimmy Lou doesn't drive hardly ever. It's usually Larry that drives. So she meant while driving. She meant when she was sitting in the passenger seat and Larry drives what she meant.
That's what I meant, but
you rarely ever drive.
Even still, people are like taking that. They were like, oh, please, you shouldn't be driving and trying to do crafts. You only see half of my book. Petrol, I'm not sure why. I'm trying to stay in frame. But listen, you guys, Jimmy Lou had, my old lady eyes just don't always grab what I need, okay?
Anything you could do would be go front with it a little
So
bit.
I'm trying, I can't though, because I need to see. That's sort of the important thing here. So, let me just, I'm going to talk them through it here in a second, Larry. Oh, geez, I lost the center. I've totally lost the center of my signature now. There we go. Scooch this back forward. I've lost my, oh. Sorry, you guys. I have to see where I'm going, and I've totally lost where my holes are. So I'll talk you through this in 1 second. We're going to do it 4 times. So it should,
it's all right. No worries.
It should work out for us.
Anyhow, the pity party kit, when I was the young boy, if something happened to you, my sister and, I don't know, some friends used to go, well, you know what? If things are really bad, did you hurt your finger? Let's have a pity party.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, aw.
Aw, yeah.
And then when she was saying about the all, which is a different word, it's not all, it's all. We just were joking, saying we'll call it a pity party kit. So.
Okay, so now when I tie this down, okay, I got 1 tail to the left, 1 tail to the right of my signature. Okay, and we're just going to tie this in a knot. Right there.
Getting them out in 1965 Barbie clothes to use in the Barbie kit. Ooh,
oh, I can't wait to see.
Ready to go.
I can't wait to see. Okay, now I'm going to take all of my pages and I'm going to lay them off to the side over here and I'm going to clip them. Okay, now that doily is going to be a little bit of a nuisance, but it'll be okay. All right, now what I'm doing is I'm taking my second line from my piece, I'm getting my second signature, and I'm checking because this is page 11, which is exactly what I need.
Marcella said I knew what you meant. All right, Marcella.
I'm glad. And some people, they don't get my humor. I do. I have a different sense of humor, and so
we're from coal cracker country up here.
So my apologies if I made anyone worry that.
Probably people have not heard it called coal cracker country, but this is where the anthracite coal comes out of this area where we live.
Okay, 3 holes. One. Can you guys see? Am I in the frame? Let's come this way a little bit.
That will help. That's exactly what the problem is. You could have just put your phone front, maybe.
I'm just trying not to get off the table. There we go. Okay, now y'all are a little closer. All right, so there's 1 hole. Here's 2 holes. Here's 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm just going to continue doing
should be better, Petro.
The same thing straight across. All right, so 3 times the height of your page. 1, 2, 3, and then just a tish extra.
Tracy Watson said, I can see.
Thanks, guys. All right, now find your needle.
Stacy 5 Cup, love you, Jimmy Lou.
I've lost my needle, Larry.
We love you too, Steve.
I'll tell you what, this book is giving me the way to go. I'll tell you what. Here it is.
Boy, that really got
Phew, I'll tell you what, it really got way over on that side of the table. All right, I'm threading a needle. I'm telling you what I'm doing.
You've been thinking about your point of it, wondering how you're doing.
All right, so
I think about everyone on here when they're not doing well.
Let's take these off. 1, 2.
There's Roberta Anderson.
And 3. Okay, and now we're going to sew this one in the holes that are second. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Make sure that everything's nice and tight when you do it, okay? So here we go. 4 signatures, really, it doesn't scare me. But finding everything that you need to do to get it on there, that's a little trickier, okay? So that rolled right off of there. Stick that back on there. Take this one off down here at the bottom, and I'm going to come back in through my bottom hole. Okay. And in through the hole on my signature on my paper pages. Okay. Just like that. Okay. And then we're going to go, whoops, we're going to go all the way to the tippy top and out. Okay.
Anyone getting together with family or friends tomorrow for Memorial Day? Oh, by the way, happy Memorial Day. There's Christopher Marker.
Hey, Christopher. Roberta's mom asked if you were going to sing anything today. But we really didn't practice anything.
No, I didn't even pick anything, no.
We didn't really practice anything. We didn't really get anything ready. All right.
Oh, I like the hand thing you did there, Stacy. I've never seen that before.
Okay. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm really
like
trying.
Taylor Swift does that.
I'm trying really hard to stay in frame, but you guys, it's really hard. There we go. When you got 4, it's a little harder. Okay. Come on through there. All right, there we go. There's our. I put my needle up there now, you guys. Okay, here we go. Make sure before you tie it that everything is in the upright position. There's my page 11, which is my second signature. Give this a nice tight pull. Wings of your tails on either end of the long piece in the center, and give it a good knot. And I've been tying them in bows.
Maggie Luann Plank saying, kneeling prayers for my legs and feet are staying swollen. My ankles are double in size, even with 2 water pills. Oh, sorry to hear that, Mary.
All right, now I'm gonna just scoot over here.
Sorry, Maggie.
All right, now we got.
Here, Maggie, we will certainly pray for your situation.
Now we're going on to our third signature, which is.
Everything's great when everything's working right. That's for sure.
25. All right, now we're going to take this one and we're going to fold it over like this, keeping the T at the top, okay? And we're going to use the next line to sew in the next signature. Okay, you can save your guides from book to book if you want to, but it's my experience that me personally, I have to do a new one each time because I teach it to you guys, but the little golden book ones will be the same. Like they will do the same thing for you. All right, let's see.
I think she had the log off her phone was giving her issues. We had a storm in the air. That happens here often.
All right,
and we also lose power often, isn't that?
Yeah,
right?
Pretty often.
It's lots of fun when you lose
2,
power.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Gilman, you're doing a great job.
One thing you have to remember, you guys.
Thank you, Carl. You're wonderful.
Is to take your guide out. Okay, I've already done it. I've already done it where I've accidentally sewn the guide right into the book itself. So just keep that in mind.
Pink threading.
I like the pink too. The pink it's making me happy because it's matching up with everything with the Barbie itself. Okay.
Julian sending heartfelt prayers for everyone, all who need them. That's very nice.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, Maggie. It's the least I could do would be to pray for you. I feel so bad for you having that problem.
All right. 3 times the height. 1, 2, 3. If you're new, and a little extra. If you're new to us, on every other Sunday, we do prayer and crafting. So next Sunday will be a prayer and crafting day. I'm using a waxed thread. I saw someone ask what kind of thread it is. It's a wax thread. So it kind of grabs and it holds and it just makes everything a little bit tighter. Okay, so that's...
but if you need prayer, you can message the page
anytime. Yep,
we will put you in the prayer book.
Yep.
We pray for the people in the book, written in the book.
Yep, that's where I was headed to next on that conversation.
Okay.
All right.
Where did you get the pink thread?
Amazon. I got it on Amazon. I do buy a lot on Amazon, just because I can get it pretty quickly. So if I'm doing something different, but this I have for a while. If you remember when I bought all those different color threads, that's what this was, and part of that.
The huge Amazon building is not real far from where we live.
Yep.
It is just immense.
Okay, now it's getting a little heavier to hang on to, you guys. All right, so.
Christopher Marker, next Sunday I will not be here.
Oh. All right, we're gonna go right through, back through the center.
We're gonna have to do that song.
At least one time. We got to do it for Christopher. And I gotta tell you, Sue B is gonna miss it because she is she has family over. Hold on, I have a hair in there. She has family over, and she's gonna be watching the replay. Carmen's saying, "Can I get prayers for feeling overwhelmed with my situation?" I think we have you in, but absolutely. All right, make sure your strings are on each side of your piece there. Okay, and Larry's got his guitar. He's getting ready to strap on. Make sure you're in the right holes. Give it a little tug, tie it up, and I'm going to sew that last one in while Larry plays us a song. Okay, keep it nice and tight. Okay, so just like that. And just like that.
I wrote you in there anyhow, even if it's there. It won't hurt to pray for you twice.
Will not hurt.
Worries.
Nope. If you're still having an issue. All right, so there's the center of that. I'm flipping this over. We're gonna have a big look through of this book as soon as we get it all in sewn onto here. Okay, last one. Fold that last one over. Okay, and this is where this is going into this one.
Doesn't sound too terrible, huh?
It actually sounds pretty good in my opinion.
This is a day that the Lord has made, We will rejoice and be glad in it,
One,
This is the day that
two,
the Lord has made.
3, and a little more.
We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. Lift Jesus higher. Lift him up for the world to see. He said, if I be lifted up on the earth, I will draw all men unto me. Lift Jesus higher. Lift Jesus higher. Lift him up for the world to see.
Oh boy, that's going to slide around. God's not dead. He's still alive. God's not dead. He's still alive. God's not dead. He's still alive. He's still alive in me. God's not dead. He's still alive. God's not dead. He's still alive. God's not dead. He's still alive. He's still alive in me. I feel him in my hands. I feel him in my feet. I feel him in the church. I feel him in the street. I feel him all over me. No, 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 no. God's not dead. He's still alive. God's not dead. He's still alive. God's not dead. He's still alive. He's still alive in me. Whew, I'll tell you what, you guys. I got a workout getting these 4 signatures in. I must have dropped a couple of pounds doing it.
Hi, Mama Worthy.
Okay, that's Roberta's mom. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do, you guys. We're gonna do a flip through now, because if I don't do a flip through now, we won't be able to. But that's looking real good on there. What I do is I glue this into here, into my book. so then you won't see the sewing, but you're gonna see this, right? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a flip through, because I think, are you gonna play another one while I do a little flip through? Why not, right?
Go ahead.
All right, so we're gonna flip through, and then we'll get sewing or gluing.
They call him Jesus. He came to love, heal and forgive.
Here's my piece that I made the other day.
He lived and died.
I like that. Hold on, let me get my
To buy my
Barbie
pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives. Because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. Because I know He holds a future, and life is worth the living just because He lives.
my little tuck spot.
And then one day we'll cross the river, we'll find life's
Oh, you're welcome.
pain, oh, forward pain. And then one day gives way to victory. We'll see the lights of glory, and we'll know He lives. Because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. Because I know
Now we got a pocket.
He holds a future, and life is worth the living just because He lives. I do not own the rights to that song. I'm just doing someone else's song.
Jill Brown, you could use tabbed index cards. Did you watch the video from the other day? It is not a coffee filter, Francis. It's a filter, or it's a liner for a air fryer, is what it is. And there's 2 of them in here. If you got a Barbie kit, and I do have one left. If you got a Barbie kit on Friday, a lot of that stuff is in there.
Is that a coffee filter?
I gotta tell you, if you guys get kits from me, build a kit if you can do it. If you can do it, build a kit, because you get fun stuff like wrapping paper, coffee filters, liners for different things, and just all kinds of fun stuff.
I'm saying thank you for that song. Just when I needed, you're very welcome.
These I'm gonna glue as a pocket right here and right here.
There,
missed-
Tammy Troutman.
I missed the one on the first one.
Tell Duke we said.
Yeah,
hello.
Tammy Troutman. I was looking. We went for a walk today at our spot, and I was thinking, I wonder if we get to see her.
I cannot believe that they don't have any of that park open. It's amazing.
Oh my goodness, we have a state park that this is the 2nd year that they still aren't open for camping.
Can't believe it.
And we're about ready to go crazy because that's one of our places. But look at this nice place here. Look, we have this spot here. We can add a pocket there eventually. Color dyed paper. They're saying thank you for the music, Larry. Okay, so there's my storybook. This spot right here is a pocket. Wrapping paper. See the butterflies? I thought they just matched very nicely in here. Thanks, Carol. You can still read the words underneath where I fixed it. Again, you can do a pocket there. Lots of places to work in this book. No kidding. French fry basket liner. Because, you know, when you're babysitting, you gotta feed. Where do I find the paper?
The Larry song. When is the Larry
I don't know
song?
what the Larry song is. Let me see. Thank you for the music, they're saying. Somebody said something. I was trying. What paper? Miss Ruth, which paper? Because, like this paper, the basket liners, that stuff all came from Amazon. If you're talking about the printables, I'm going to share those tonight. I'm going to share them on the page. I was at my sister's. They're supposed to be open mid-spring. Oh, I don't know about that. It didn't look like they were anywhere close to being ready to be open. Because isn't like today is like kind of the unofficial kickoff to summer here. I mean, I think they need to get, there's little tushies in it moving up there. I'm looking forward to camping. Anybody else like to camp, even if it's glamping? Because I consider us kind of glampers because ours is a little rig that we camp in. We have a lot of fun.
It's a van, one of those van campers.
So I'm just kind of closing up what needs closed.
Everything's what, like a ½ inch too small in it?
Just this much, you guys. Seriously, like, oh, the Barbie papers. Okay, yeah, they came from Etsy, and I printed them 4 times. And then the pink pages were a different Etsy designer, and there were 15 different pages that I printed once, and then I had to be repetitive of 4 of them. So just to keep it a little bit different.
So. You're very welcome, and everyone else.
Yeah, I got a good guy here.
Totally professional, but I give it a go.
I got a pretty good guy here, you guys. Sometimes 2 in the morning, the music happens. So I saw someone ask, well, what are you going to do with that? Let me show you. I have a pocket full of fussy cuts here. Okay, so in the kit came 5 pages, you guys, of fussy cuts. And they have all kinds of fun things. Like these that I cut into like cards, okay? But also there were some that look like little like princess dresses, right? So
my grandson just bought an Airstream base cap. It looks nice. Is that one of the, I guess Airstreams are mostly like the stainless steel color or aluminum, and they're shiny. Like I don't know what a base cap looks like, but
and then we can put whatever journal cards you want inside of it. So that's what I'm planning to do with those. I know someone asked, well, what are you gonna do there? So that's what I'm gonna do to each of those. You're gonna see a lot of those little dolls show up in this. There's a paper bag. All right, we're getting ready to glue as soon as I get through this.
And we're looking to get a pop-up camper. Yeah,
nice.
Behind our, I guess RAV4 probably. That should pull that pretty good.
Look at that. The dolls in this are really pretty. Okay. So I think this is this the last signature? Am I in the last signature? No, we have one more signature to look at, you guys. So I really like this storybook. There's not a lot of photos in the storybook, but there's places to put stuff in it. And I'm going to show you all that stuff as we work through this book. So I am planning to work in this Barbie book tomorrow. Connie Gilman, yes, you get, what do you get? Those paper dolls. You're getting the paper dolls, and a ton of clothes are coming with it, and you're getting some ephemera. The pages are not coming with the kit. Those you'll have to print on your own.
I understand, Marcel. They look like a spaceship. Yes, I've seen them. They're pretty cool, though, and they don't leak water either. Usually they're built very well.
It's like a spaceship. Y'all are funny.
My son likes those, David. He
does. But look at this, Larry. There's this nice big place right here for a pocket. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
We can go right there with a pocket.
That's a pocket spot.
It is. It's not a pocketbook, but a pocket spot. And we're going to just cover this up because...
if you're English, have a spot of pocket.
Yeah. I have no idea what kind of wrapping paper this was that was warning about protecting your head and neck from injury.
Oh.
Probably something... I'm thinking something that got sent to the elderly because it's saying make sure... avoid wearing socks, slippers, that kind of thing. Yeah, we're going to get this glued in, Larry, and then we're going to...
What happened to the time?
I know. We got to let it go. We have to let it sit for an hour. So, can you hand me that purple box that has the clips in it? so that way I can get all the clipping done. Okay.
The clippy things.
Yeah, the clippy things.
These kind you're probably looking for.
I'm always looking for those. I'm always using those.
According to the Nancy Craftsman.
Okay, so we are going to schmutz this up with lots and lots of Fabri-Tac.
Wow. Barbie exhibited in Cincinnati Museum. It shows the first Barbie in Cincinnati.
That's what you guys will get 5. Cool, you're going to get 5 sheets from a book that talks about that very thing about the exhibits and the history of. So you're going to get 5 sheets and all that goodness. All right, we want to give this plenty of glue because we don't want it. You don't want to glue it down and then have trouble. Okay. And my hand.
Cincinnati's not terrible far from us.
I'm trying to do it all. Trying to hold that up there. And get the glue on there as well. Oh, come on. Alright, let's see if I got enough. I don't think I have enough. I feel like it needs more. But let's spread it and see. Spread it evenly. Okay, so that way it goes all the way out to the edges. In my
part of the wrapping paper is when your brother gets hold of the empty cardboard too. Start smacking the head with it, I guess.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, so just like so.
You can make a dirter out of it too, right, Jimmy?
Yes. You guys know what a dirter is, right? Do you guys know? Let him answer. Let him answer before we tell him.
Anybody know what a dirter is?
Do you guys know what a dirter is? All right, now I'm going to take this. And before I get my wings all glued down, we're going to put this into place. Just like so. Now what I'm going to do...
Maybe you can make the pocket look like a pocket book.
Oh, you wait and see. You wait and see some of the stuff I want to do with this.
I guess likes to spend money on all of her clothing. Is that what's going on there?
Maybe.
Barbie has quite the wardrobe from what I remember with my sisters, and I know Elizabeth had all of that Barbie stuff.
Oh my gosh, she had a lot of Barbie stuff. She did. All right, here's this.
No, I do not. Question. What is it?
Okay.
For them?
I will. So pretend this is an empty wrapping paper or toilet paper tube, and then you go, da, 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 da. It's a dirter.
Okay, then.
Charge!
That came from Jimmy Lou's sister, who is deceased.
My sister that passed away.
That.
One of her jokes, yeah.
She was a fun-loving lady.
She sure was. Well, now you know.
Sorry, we didn't mean to string you.
Lots of laughter. Come on. Oh, somebody was mad about it. Sorry.
Was there somebody mad about it?
It's a doot-ty-doo. Is it a doot-ty-doo? Yeah. Okay. Now we're angering people. Make sure your book is glued in the right direction before you do your flappers. Now I'm going to glue.
Laugh out loud. Venus Ruffner, laugh loud.
I'm going to be gluing these flaps over to each side. Okay, and then what we're going to do.
Oh my goodness. Yep.
I have a couple of things. First of all, I have some of this lace from a friend Liz. And it's dyed with the red dirt from Texas. Some of that Texas red dirt. And
there you
thought...
Rose Clemens knew that.
I thought maybe I would add as a pocket to the one side here.
I can see you running around doing that when you're camping. There you go.
Oh my goodness, for sure. Let's do it.
We'll have to take the video of it, right?
Okay, and then I also have this piece here. This is some vintage stuff. And I can save this for another, we're not going to do this today, but we can put this as a pocket here, right? Sideways. We can go this direction. We're going to have this kind of weird thing. A spyglass. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Lots of fun ideas there, right? Okay. Now we're going to get this glued down right here.
When you modified the rhythm, sorry, I can't remember the song's name. Because He Lives? Is that the song?
Oh, the one, no, that song that you do, and it's an older song.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what one they're talking about now? And it goes real slow, but you sped it up.
Changed it. Okay, I'll do that song for you. One time before we...
Okay, because I'm just gluing down my flipper flapper pieces here. Okay, let's get a little... We're going to get a tish here. Try. A little tish there. A little tish there. And then we're just going to pull this over. This is our wing. Okay. And I only went so far. I should have went out a little further. It's okay. We'll just do it.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't know what the song is.
I know I can hear it, but I can't sing it, and I can't say what it is because I can't think of it myself. Maybe we'll put some paper over this yet. To kind of hide that and then make our pockets. Maybe we might do that. Not today, but forthcoming. Let me get some of my big old binder clips here. God. Sure, Maggie, I am happy to tell you why. So if you use the glue and you go zip, 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 zigzag, zigzag, chances are if you glue cheap fabric, this is an inexpensive fabric, down, you're going to see those zigzag marks and you may not like it. Good night, Jill. Thanks for joining us. So I use the spoon to spread it to get a nice even coat. Now, I used to use my finger. Not a good idea. Okay. So that's why I use the back side of a spoon. All right. We're going to glue this side down. Spirit of the living God. That's it. They're telling you what it's called. She got that idea from me. Her and I are buddies. You have lots of good ideas around here. Oh, that turned out very nice and smooth. That's a big girl. All right, tomorrow we're going to work in this book tomorrow, and I want to show you something to do to fix if you have a cover. A little child took a nibble out of this, and yeah, Subi Designs.
Guitars, a lot of
so this right here, we need to fix it. So we've got the Babysitting Blues here. We're going to put some lace on this, and then that's what I got some of these clothings for. We're going to use some of this on our cover. So, and then I did get some little purses and things that I thought would make cute little pockets. That would be kind of thick, but I think you get the drift. I think maybe I can get Larry to trim some of these down for us. But I'm super excited for her. 4 signatures. She's a big drink of water, let me tell you. Look at that. And we're not even all the way through. So, Subi Designs. I always say creations. All right. So, you guys, this week is a busy week. We got a busy week this week.
It's looking good. Yes, it is.
Thank you, Judith.
I like the end of the book there with the hearts. Looks good.
I do too. I was a little bit questioning myself about that fabric when I picked it up. And I was like, ooh, I don't know about it. But
you weren't wrong.
I think it matches very nicely. Okay.
I looked at it and I said, I have no idea.
We're going to add some trim work along here. We're going to do some things to the cover. Perhaps maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how it's going to go, okay? I have everything in a project box. This is not a one-day wonder, buddy. This is you got to do a bunch of things to do all the fun stuff to make it an amazing book, okay? So this is going to take a couple of probably weeks to get finished. We're going to be doing lives with it here on Facebook and on YouTube, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as to follow me here on Facebook. All right, and I do have a Telegram channel you can sign up for to get alerts. This week, we have tomorrow. You like the schedule I send out? Thanks, Marcella. This week at 5 o'clock tomorrow, we have a live here. We're going to work on the Barbie book, and then 7 o'clock.
Oh, what is the spine? Looks like 3.5 inches.
It's 3 inches.
Oh, it's 3 inches.
3 inches. And you get the spine in your kit if you got one, Cheryl. They are 7 o'clock is my Journal of the Month ladies. Tuesday, 5 o'clock, we have a live. And then we have 7 o'clock bookmakers. Wednesday, 5 o'clock for tag team crafting. And then Thursday we have I'm in the Journal Pals event, and I'll be live at 5 o'clock, smushed in between some amazing journalers, and you guys are going to get to see all that goodness. So we will be starting another new book this week, as if I didn't have enough. So EMN updates, thank you for joining us. All right, you guys all have an amazing rest of your day, and remember to always be kind, because you never know what someone's going through. And we'll see you all real soon. You can also, there's a playlist for the Barbie journal. We'll be uploading this video to over there, so you can watch them all in one place on the tube of you. We'll see you all real soon. Remember to be kind, and have a good night. Bye, guys.